Welcome back. You're listening to Midlife Crisis, the podcast with
just the right amount of overthinking.
That feels like your group chat finally hit record. We're two lifelong friends navigating work, life, sports takes, and whatever else is trending, with a mix of hot takes, bad jokes, and occasional wisdom. If you're a millennial guy or girl trying to figure it all out, welcome. I'm Adrian.
I'm Jeff.
And let's get into it.
Let's roll. All right, Big AG, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so news today. Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Age
R.I.P.
76. Just give me your immediate reaction and your favorite song by Ozzy, either Ozzy or Black Sabbath.
Okay. Well, I didn't really listen to Ozzy Osbourne growing up. R.I.P. I know he's a music legend.
Yeah.
The only song that I know is the doon 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 doon.
Can you give me the riff?
No.
The guitar riff? Yeah. Crazy Train.
Yes.
He was old. He had Parkinson's. He had just done his last show a few weeks ago, and he had been looking a little rough.
Yeah.
Lately. Music.
It was a benefit concert, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I learned about his music from Rock Band and Guitar Hero. And, songs like Paranoid, obviously Crazy Train, Bark at the Moon, Iron Man, and War Pigs. Those were my favorite by him and by Black Sabbath. And, I just remember playing the fake plastic guitar and drums to him and then in the living room. And then I also remember his show. Do you remember his reality
MTV,
show? The
MTV.
Osbournes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in a lot of ways, to many people, just a legend and kind of a pioneer. He was known as the Prince of Darkness.
Yep.
So
very unique style.
Yeah. All right. So we're a little late to the party, but I want to ask you about the astronomer CEO and the Coldplay shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
So it happened last week, I think right after our last podcast. So we kind of missed the immediate reaction.
The moment.
But still, I think it's an interesting spectacle. What do you think?
So at first, I was wondering if it was true. That was my immediate reaction.
That he was having an affair?
Yes, because at the time when the first post that I saw of it wasn't confirmed. Like there was no And then now we know that it's confirmed. Right?
They both were having an affair, right?
Yeah.
She's married too.
Yeah, but I don't know. What a wild way to get caught.
Do you feel bad for them?
No, I don't. Just because, when
you're out in public.
Yeah, like you choose
you're setting yourself up to be
videoed,
yeah, seen by anybody.
Put on a jumbotron at a Coldplay concert.
Yeah,
all the above.
Do you think that if they would have just stood there and not acted sus, then they would have been fine? It would have all blown over.
Yeah, because I think okay, obviously, like at these concerts, there's millions or thousands of people, recording video, right? So there's gonna be so many different, like the fact that the Coldplay lead singer was like, oh, so
either they're having an affair or
they're really shy.
They're shy. Yeah.
So it's like, and then they just like, I think the guy ducked below the rail under them. And it was just obvious, yeah. So yeah.
And then the fake apology came out from him, and then the real statement by the new CEO, because of the guy that got caught, Sneaky Lincoln, he was put on leave and then resigned, and the new CEO stepped in and put out a statement saying, "Hey, this is crazy that our company is now known countrywide, worldwide, whatever, for this."
Mm-hmm.
And he just said, "Hey, we're gonna keep running, we're gonna keep rocking." And it's probably great for them. Did you see the meme with Nathan Feldman?
No.
The Nathan for You, the rehearsal guy?
No.
Where it was him in the pitch room, and it's him, talking to the, quote unquote CEO saying, "Hey, what if we pretend to have our CEO and our head of HR having an affair to just skyrocket our company name?" And it's kind of genius.
Yeah. I don't think that's what happened.
It's probably not what happened, no. But if it was.
I did see a bunch of memes, just recreating
it's everywhere.
The image. There was one for The Office. It was...
it's Dwight and Pam.
Dwight and Pam. It's so funny.
All right, next one for you. Ready?
Okay.
This one I think is important for the week. Maybe top story, I'd say, of the past couple of days. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert was canceled by CBS Paramount. The show will be ending in May of 2026. So they gave him about a year to wrap up the show. I don't know. Do you watch late night at all?
I definitely have, but just not often enough to.
So you know Stephen Colbert?
Yeah.
Okay, so the show is being canceled. He followed up David Letterman, and I actually wrote, one of my high school Person of the Year essays on David Letterman. So I kind of was into the show for a while, into late night for a little bit. I don't watch daily because I'm in bed. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I think the controversy right now is why they canceled it. They said that the show is losing $40 million a year, so not profitable by any means. But the other controversy is it political? Did the president have any say in the show being canceled? Because obviously Stephen Colbert and a lot of late night, hosts take a lot of shots and make a lot of fun of politics, right? I mean, what do you think?
Could be. It could be both. Like TV. People don't watch TV like they used to. So
yeah.
it's tough to continue to bring money in to support like the business to keep people on board.
Late night doesn't bring in what it used to. Mm-hmm. I was listening to another pod today saying pretty much the only late night that still works is SNL, and that's continuing, but everything else is not operating like it used to. So I'm excited to watch what happens this next year when he's pretty much even on his last show when he said, "Hey, I'm getting canceled." Him and Jon Stewart, they were like, "Hey, CBS, Paramount, like go fuck yourself." They even said it live on air pretty much, and to the president and to CBS Paramount. So I'm excited to see what happens. So. What you got for me?
The Gen Z stare.
Okay.
So I think you sent me this post, right? Mm-hmm. Do you want to explain what it is?
So, yeah, it is. Let me see. According to Business Insider, as more of Gen Z enters the workforce, some millennials say younger workers greet customers and colleagues with wide eyes, blank expressions, and pauses. The pregnant pause is a very choice. That was the quote. So when I was trying to understand what the hell they're talking about, I was thinking in my head of Wednesday, the Netflix character. Mm-hmm. You know how when she's talking to someone, she's kind of stares, doesn't react. Mm-hmm. So that's what I think is going on.
Okay.
More so with younger kids, younger adults. I think it's just like the people skills, the nonverbal cues and reactions when you're in a conversation at work or in a professional setting. Like, how do you look at someone? Where do you look? Mm-hmm. How do you respond?
Also don't want to stare for like too long. You occasionally look away.
Yeah.
You nod your head.
You say, or anything.
You also don't nod your head too fast because then it sounds like, okay, hurry up.
There's a lot that goes into it. You're in a conversation with someone.
I look at their eyes.
You look at their eyes.
Yeah, I look at their eyes.
Right now, I'm looking at you in the eyes. Mm-hmm. That's where you always look?
Yep.
I look at the forehead.
Why?
Because that's just where I'm most comfortable.
Why don't you look at their eyes?
Because I feel like I'm looking too deep into your soul.
Oh.
No, I'm more of a forehead person when I'm looking at you.
I like to look at people's eyes, though, because I feel like a lot of times they'll give you subtle hints.
As to what?
Like if they like you or not, if they're deceitful, if they're...
Whoa.
Yeah, just like...
Okay.
Or if because depending on if they have a soft gaze versus a hard gaze. Anyway, I mean, we're kind of going on a tangent here, but yeah, I feel like I always look at the eyes, but to your point, and also thinking of being on the flip side of that, if someone's staring me at the eyes nonstop and they don't look away,
They're not blinking.
What the hell's wrong with this person? Yeah, it's like a balance. So it's like you need to occasionally look away. You know what I try to do too is I try to look off into space
while they're talking to you.
While I'm talking. To like, it both helps me think because I'm like an overthinker when I'm talking to people. So if I'm looking at someone and they either don't blink for a very long time or if they like do like a weird head tilt or like it'll throw off my train of thought. So to make sure that I can get my train of thought off, I'll look off into space for just a little bit, just to like think through my thought process and what I want to say, and then I'll come back. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like me when I'm teaching.
Some tips for you, Gen Z.
Yeah. No, seriously, because when I'm teaching, I'm also not looking at anybody for too long. I think I'm kind of looking at the back of the classroom.
It can be distracting sometimes.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think everybody needs help with people skills. Maybe not everybody.
And if you think of like really good speakers too, like they tend to do that. I mean, if you remember like Steve Jobs, he would do this thing where he would pace back and forth and like put his hand on his chin and like look up to the ceiling. That's something that I recently picked up like within the last year and a half.
Yeah.
It helps a lot. Yeah. Look off into space, kids. Here's another one. Just since we're on the topic, and this might be helpful for someone or not. Tilting your head.
Okay.
When I'm serious. When you're talking to someone, tilting your head like this, like how I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah. It does two things. That's what they say. I've heard this recently. So I've been trying to put it into practice. It helps you listen better, and you also give the impression that you're listening more intently.
Why?
Because it's like, you know how like dogs, like when they're trying to listen in at something,
okay.
it's like a natural.
You're turning
like,
your ear to try and get the information the right way.
All right. Well, and here's another one too is a lot of times like when someone's talking to you, they'll do this.
The quick shake?
Yeah. What does that mean to you?
That means hurry up.
Hurry up. I'm done listening to you.
Yeah. You do that a lot to me.
Yeah, I do that. I do that a lot. I do that a lot.
Because you're trying to think.
Like, yeah, come on,
get to the point so I can say what I want to say next.
So doing the opposite of that, though, is nodding slowly.
Oh, okay.
The opposite. So
okay.
It's like, okay. It's
I
like,
thought you were going to say shaking your head like this.
Shake to the, side to side.
Like, please stop talking. No, I just think that you're good at this stuff. I'm not. I'm not good at the people skills type stuff.
I don't think I'm that good at this stuff either.
All right.
I think you're better.
Do we want to go through the increase in rectal cancer?
No.
All right, big dog. So you said Superman was an 8 out of 10?
For me, it was, yeah. What was it for you?
I'll also go 8.
8 out of 10?
8 or 8.5. So I think it's the best Superman I've ever seen.
Yeah, I would agree.
On film. Mm-hmm. Or cartoon, to be honest. I've never liked Superman. Never related.
Yeah, me neither. Like, it's like you're too overpowered.
You're too cool. Not even cool. You're too overpowered. You're too strong. Nothing hurts you except kryptonite. Mm-hmm. And there was no personality that I saw growing up from the character. But this time I finally got what I had been, I guess, wanting to see from Clark Kent, from the Superman character himself, just being, a badass, but also like, I'm going to do good because it's the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. Even though, don't want to get too much into spoilers. Maybe I was sent to do not good, right? So the movie itself, it wasn't perfect by any means. I wanted a little bit more of the slower emotional moments, especially with his adopted parents. Like there were only a couple of scenes with them on their farm, and I loved them to the point where I wanted more of those. Would you agree?
Like one more, right?
Yeah, one more. Maybe not so much just the background of him growing up with them, but just a little bit more with those two. I think would have helped me a little bit. I thought Crypto the dog was an asshole, but I kind of liked that because it reminded me of my dog.
Yeah,
right.
I think it's more relatable.
Yeah,
because if he's perfect, then it's like, come on,
the no dog is perfect, right? I think him going to save Crypto, even though he is not a great dog, even though he's not his dog, was awesome, right? I got to save the dog because it's the dog. Lex Luthor being very simple, I thought was perfect. He's just an asshole. Mm-hmm. He's diabolical. He's jealous of Superman. Mm-hmm. There were no redeeming qualities for Lex, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. so I'm just like, I'm trying to remember like specifically. Yep.
No, but I think that's important because,
but somehow I loved him as a villain.
Yeah, you love him, but I think the Marvel villains and other villains in the movies have been trying to find this. Oh, but they're misunderstood. They actually have redeeming qualities,
Oh, yeah.
Like Thanos was always right. Like, no, sometimes you just need a motherfucking bad guy to be a bad guy.
Because those exist.
Yeah. So
in the real world.
That's exactly. That's what Lex was, and that's what I liked. Sometimes being simple is good.
I like that take a lot. Yeah. From what I remember when I was watching it, I was just like, okay, like this is the first superhero movie where there are additional characters that almost like intentionally feel like you're not supposed to know their full. Yeah.
Okay. They were the sidekicks to Superman.
Kinda, but not even that. It's like we're over here doing our own thing. Sometimes we'll pop in. Like that's how it came across. The only one that felt like actually part of the story was Mr. Terrific.
And Green Lantern.
Yeah, but well, I mean, then you could say Hawk Girl too, right?
I actually didn't really understand like why she was there, and that sounds bad. I just didn't get what I wanted from her. Okay. Wanted more.
I feel like Hawk Girl and Green Lantern, as far as their my tie to them as characters, like into the story, was about the same.
Okay.
I think Green Lantern just provided some more like comedic use.
Anyway, liked it.
Yeah.
8 out of 10.
Good. Glad you liked it.
Excited to see what's next for Supergirl and Superman. I know Peacemaker's coming out next month with season 2. Are you gonna watch?
Yes.
You watched season 1?
No.
Oh, it's great. It's good stuff.
Dude, I just got like burnt out on superhero everything.
It's good.
So.
It's good.
But
and then
I watched the second Suicide Squad. So yeah, I'm familiar with the character.
If you can, watch Peacemaker season 1. You can binge it in a day or two. It's great. I watched it with my dad in a day or two.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, did you watch The Penguin?
No.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay. Well, I need to now because now I know that there's going to be a second Batman.
Yeah. And The Penguin is dude, that show was my favorite show of the last year.
Yeah. Which, since I just mentioned it, let's just go into that.
All right, go.
Where's it written down?
Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Warner Brothers is excited by Matt Reeves' recently submitted screenplay for The Batman 2, which will be due in October of 2027. So this is your favorite Batman.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. The Reeves Batman. I like him over The Dark Knight.
Why?
Why? I think people were glazing too much on Christian Bale on The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. I think the first one, Batman Begins, isn't that good.
Okay.
With the Scarecrow. Never really liked that one, to be honest. The Dark Knight is great.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then The Dark Knight Rises with Bane was all right. But then I thought, this new one with, you have, Pattinson coming in, a little new take on Bruce Wayne, the Batman. You have the Riddler, who I've never seen like that portrayed. I don't know. I thought this movie was the best of all the Batmans I've seen. Going back to your George Clooney, going back to your who else played Batman? I forget.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the best.
Yeah.
And to me.
Okay.
But
all right. I do like this Batman. I recently watched it again.
Okay.
And I was like, okay.
You see where I'm coming from?
I see it. There's more like
nuance.
Yeah, it's just a little more like poetic and dark and just like feelings. It's like
it's Batman and his feelings.
Yeah, it's like the emo kid.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, he's an emo kid.
I like feelings in movies. Just give me something I can feel.
You just said that you like simple villains that are not all feely. Let me see. Let me talk about Jurassic World real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so you haven't seen it, right?
No, I will not see it. I refuse.
When did I see it?
I refuse to see it.
I think it was Friday night. I went and watched it.
By yourself?
By myself. And I wanted to watch it just because I remember watching the Jurassic Park movies as a kid. Every single time they came out. I distinctly remember Jurassic Park 3. That one was like, I was like traumatized.
Isn't that one the one everyone doesn't like?
Jurassic Park 3?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
I think everyone likes 1 and 2 and doesn't like 3.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that one stuck with me more because of the theater experience, seeing it as a kid and actually
scaring the fuck out of you?
Yes.
Okay.
But anyway, point being that I've always liked the IP.
Okay.
Which one was the last Jurassic World that I liked was, I think it's the one that they first go to the park and it's like, the two kids are there to visit their aunt. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is that the first one with Chris Pratt?
Jurassic? Yes. Okay.
That one was all right.
Yeah. That one was like the last one that I was like, okay. I watched the one that came out. I forget what they're all called Jurassic World something. So I forget what the titles are. But the one that came out before this, I was like, I watched it and I was like, eh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really have any expectations. I went in expecting it to suck and it kind of did.
Give me a rating.
So I wrote down, I think I told you 6 out of 10 before, but I think I'm going to lower it. I'm going to lower it to 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. And the only reason I say that is it kind of did this weird thing where, do you want me to tell you like the whole concept of the movie?
You can tell me.
Like what it's about? Like, okay, so
in short version though.
Okay, so it's basically like Scarlett Johansson's character. She's a mercenary. She's getting hired to go get DNA samples, blood samples from these like dinosaurs, but it has to be like these 4 big dinosaurs because whatever's in their blood and because their hearts are so big will allow this pharmaceutical company to make a drug that ends like, any heart-related disease for humans. So she goes out there and obviously like when you're having to get blood samples from the biggest dinosaurs, it's not like,
It's dangerous.
And then they don't know this, but there's like a bioengineered dinosaur on the island that escaped because there was an accident. And they just run into it. But it kind of turned it from being a Jurassic Park movie to like this like alien movie. I didn't like that part. But yeah.
Okay. 5 out of 10?
5 out of 10.
Would you ever watch it again?
No.
Is Scarlett Johansson worth watching in the theaters for this movie? Or at all watching?
Yeah, like if it comes on streaming, you could just, put
Throw it on the background.
Throw it in the background.
All right.
It's one of those.
So we both watched the new Stranger Things trailer. I guess I want to ask you, it's not coming out for a while. So we got a lot of time to kind of sit and wait. Do we need to rewatch the whole series?
Yes, that is exactly what I was going to say. When I saw that this was announced, I was like, damn, it's been so long, which goes back to, I don't know if you remember, there was a podcast where I was like, bro, what is it?
Taking a long time.
It just takes forever. And it also makes me, and not to change from Stranger Things to a whole different show, but like with this whole Harry Potter TV series, I'm wondering if that's like the same type of thing's going to happen, where it's like, you know what I mean?
Well, I did see that they're going to take their time and do one book per season for that show.
Okay.
Which that would equal 7 seasons, which is a lot. But if it took, like you said, 2-3 years between, is that too much?
Yeah. Plus, like, at a certain age of casting young kids, once they hit puberty, some they don't look anything like.
Well, obviously in the new trailer for Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown looks completely different than when she played 11 in season 1, and for better or worse, she grew up, right? And they all did, and you just got to kind of, I think, at least for me, you got to kind of suspend disbelief a little bit, or suspend belief a little bit, right?
True. I don't disagree, but also, yeah, I will probably need to get into the story and enjoy it that much more. I'll probably need to rewatch everything.
If you had to pick one of the main characters to die, who would it be? The main, like the core group of kids who are now, young adults. Who would you choose has to die? Last season we had Eddie. Eddie died a fantastic death after just rocking out to Metallica. Yes, he died. Eddie Munson, he sacrificed himself. Okay, come on, brother. If you have to pick one of the main crew to sacrifice themselves, who do you choose?
I think it's gonna be the oh my god, I forget what his name is as a character.
Okay.
So not the guy that is in love with 11.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Mike.
You think Mike's goner? Who? I don't know. Will. I think it could be Will too. Will's just been targeted this whole time.
But don't you think they would have killed him off by now?
Yeah.
He was the first one that got sucked into the.
Yeah. What's Caleb McLaughlin's character's name right now? I can't even remember.
I feel like if that's the sister, right? That's the sister.
What?
Who's Caleb McLaughlin?
The black kid.
Oh, Oh, that's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, it could be him.
What's his name in the show? I can't even think of it right now.
I don't know.
See, I'm a fake fan.
I know. But that's the whole point. It's been so long. I don't remember the characters.
My whole thing is don't kill Max. Please don't kill Max. She's the one in the coma after being
No, well, they would have killed her off by now, I think.
I know. I'm just saying, don't. She's my girl. I love Max.
What about the curly-haired kid?
Dustin.
Yeah, I think it might be him.
He's not dying.
You don't think so?
No, he's too lovely. He's too loved.
Okay, it's not the sister, right? The sister of Mike's sister. It's not gonna be her because she's not.
Oh,
Nancy?
Enough. Oh, no, she's not gonna get. Well,
she's not interesting enough. There's maybe
her boyfriend Jonathan.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'd poor
kill
guy.
Him. I don't like him. You can kill him.
I know, but
don't kill Steve.
He's been.
You can't kill Steve.
And I think if anything, the characters that'll have the most emotional, no, it would have to be Steve, Will, or
Big Mike.
11.
No, 11's not dying.
Or Dustin.
Maybe you're right. God damn.
Anyway, okay, damn, we're really getting into this one.
No, I like it though, because who knows?
Because the other ones, it's okay.
What is his name?
Doesn't
Caleb
make it a better
McLaughlin's
story.
Character. I don't know.
Yeah, but if he dies, then it's the black guy died.
No, it's not that.
They do it all the time. Last thing on Stranger Things, Volume 1 of the final season drops November 26th.
Yeah, lots of time.
Volume 2, Christmas, and then the final episode will be out New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Okay. Changing gears. Live action Zelda, which is a topic that we brought up a few times in past episodes. They confirmed the male actor to play Link and the female actor to play Zelda.
Yep.
Actress. Her name is Bo
Bragason?
Yeah. And then the guy is Benjamin Evan Ainsworth.
Ainsworth is.
I don't know if I've seen them play anything. Have you?
I looked up today what they've been in before, and the dude, he was the voice of Pinocchio in the movie a couple years back. But besides that, I don't know what they've been in. But I will say, I think these choices are way better than what we said.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah.
Oh, we did it a few weeks back, but these actually look like Zelda and Link as young.
You mean you don't want Tom Holland?
I think maybe we were shooting our shot too quickly on the Tom Holland, Timothy Chalamet, and Sydney Sweeney.
Come on, Sydney Sweeney.
Maybe that's why we're not in Hollywood.
So we're not casting.
Maybe they probably did a good job.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, we'll see. Okay, we got a lot of movie topics today. The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's next film that he's going to come out with. The tickets went out. Were put on sale a year in advance, already sold out, and resale prices are going up to $500. I told you before we started recording, I can't remember if there's ever been another movie released that puts out tickets for sale this far in advance. I don't think that there has been. Kind of crazy to me that they, number one, well, it's not crazy to me that they sold out. I mean, everyone loves Christopher Nolan's films. I mean, Oppenheimer, huge success.
Crazy, yeah.
Great movie. But damn, now I'm like, fuck, I can't. So, I'm not going to go watch it when it comes out now.
Well,
I'm not paying $500.
So, no, it's next summer, right? And these resale tickets, I believe, are only for the 70 millimeter.
Oh, for the IMAX experience.
IMAX, yeah. So there's going to be other tickets available, but I think these people are the ones that want the premium.
Yeah, that's
experience.
Crazy. Damn,
$500 on opening day, night, weekend that's crazy.
All right, moving on. What else you got?
I'll go quickly. We have on Friday this week, Fantastic Four is coming out. I don't have any tickets yet to see it, but I will soon. And then also Happy Gilmore on Friday. I'll probably watch day one.
Yep. So I'll be watching that day one too, as long as Cairo goes to sleep when he's supposed to.
On Friday?
Yeah. Okay. Last movie news that I got, which you don't watch anime, and I got into anime like, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle trailer, which I know you're probably like, what the fuck does that mean? So Demon Slayer is an anime where the whole premise is that there's these like swordsmen that are hunting demons, and these demons like can like, if they bite a human or whatever, they'll turn them. It's kind of like zombies, I guess you could. But I also don't want to describe it like that because it'll ruin it, because it's nothing like that. But they have like unique abilities and stuff. But the action scenes and the animation and the music is incredible. Like, it gives you like chills. I would highly recommend it for you to watch.
Is it Crunchyroll?
I think it's on Netflix too, though.
Okay.
But yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. Really good story. But yeah, like, so the final movie is going to be split into 3 releases, with the final release coming out in 2029. So 4 years from now. But the first part comes out in the United States in September
of this year. Okay.
September 12th.
Let me go with you.
You got to watch everything else. You're not going to understand what's going on.
So I need to watch the whole.
Because this is the finale.
Oh.
This is the final.
It's in 3 parts. A 3-part movie is the finale?
Because it's the showdown. Like, it's like all the swordsmen are fighting all the remaining.
How many seasons of the show on TV?
I think there's like 4 or 5. It's not that long. The episodes go quick.
Okay.
Because they're like 20 minutes max.
I'll give it an honest try.
I think you'll get hooked if you give it at least 8 episodes, I think.
All right. I'll try it.
Maybe you'll. You know, I know for a fact that you would enjoy Attack on Titan. Yeah.
You've been trying to get me to watch it for years.
Because I know that you go for story and you want feelings.
I want feelings, baby. Make me feel something, anime.
Yeah, you want feelings and you just want simple bad guys. So.
Okay, no, I didn't say that. I want like a clear motive for Lex Luthor, who doesn't have all these like redeeming qualities. If you were to watch Attack on Titan, you'd be like, holy shit. That's some of the best story writing I've ever experienced. All right, now I believe you.
Demon Slayer is more just like entertaining, cool action. It's fun though. Anyway, moving on.
Let's take a break. I need to pee.
Okay.
Music. You got to give me initial reactions to the Tyler album.
Okay. Well, the only thing I can react to so far is the song that you played, which I love the video. Do you know the song title?
And Stop Playing With Me.
Yeah. Love just the overall like direction that and from what I can tell, like I said, I haven't given it a listen, but from what I can tell, it sounds like he was very intentional with creating like a new sound for this project. Don't understand the name of the whole album.
Don't Tap the Glass. I don't either yet.
But I mean, maybe once I listen, it'll make sense. What else can I say about it?
Kind of came out of nowhere, right? Released on a Monday, which is weird. 10 songs, about 28 minutes, 29 minutes, I think. So pretty short. I gave it a listen or two, the past couple days. Top songs from me so far, besides the one I showed you, Stop Playing With Me, Ring, Ring, Ring. It's a banger.
Okay.
The chorus kind of goes, ring, 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 ring. And I know I'm not doing it justice, but it's a banger. And then
Okay.
Sucker Free is a good song where he's like, I'm that guy. It just makes me feel like I'm that guy, right? Pretty good. And then, the Stop Playing With Me when he says, fuck you and your mama. I was like, God damn, that's a bar. It's a line right there. That's what he says.
I know. Why is that a bar?
I don't know. Just because, like, who says that?
He does. I will say I love that he's so comfortable with himself.
Yeah.
Creatively, I'm not. To be transparent, I haven't ever really listened to Tyler the Creator like on that level.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I'm not in his demographic, but I've always admired his creativity. I think he's like a true creative.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to give this album a listen, and I think you shared something that said that this album, wasn't made to be played while sitting still. Like,
Yeah.
it's like meant to be like while you're driving.
It's
or
a moving.
yeah. So and it's. I mean, from what I've heard so far, that's very apparent. So.
Yeah, he had a concert, I believe, last night or the night before, where he said, "Hey, it's a show in LA. Don't come here if you're not going to dance." And that's what this album is. It doesn't have to be super serious. Doesn't have to be overly complicated. Just make a good 10-song album where you can dance to it, or where I can vacuum, the house and move
With energy.
with energy. Yeah, with some feeling.
Give me some motivation to vacuum this house.
Exactly.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah. What's funny is I actually messaged a couple of my old students in our little group message on Instagram. I said, "Hey, I'm doing some research for my podcast. What do you think of the new Tyler album?" And they said they didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah. They said, what is he even trying to do? It's too short. I don't like it. I'm not feeling it, whatever. And I was like, wow, I actually like it, and they don't. And they're more into Tyler than I am.
Maybe it's an age thing.
Yeah.
Just like what you're looking for sonically based on like what your childhood and teenagehood was like.
Yeah, weird.
Because, that's interesting. Okay, let's move from, I guess, entertainment. I mean, it's still a form of entertainment. Let's touch on video games for a little bit. I got two things. I want to say the first one and then open it up with the second part. So to open, Donkey Kong Bonanza for the Nintendo Switch 2 got rated a 10 on IGN, which is their highest rating. Just made me want a Switch 2 that much more. Probably will wait a little bit longer to buy one. But I'm excited. The reason I'm excited mainly, though, is I've always preferred Nintendo consoles just because of the nostalgia. But Cairo.
Yeah, that's a big thing right there.
Cairo has been slowly being more down to try to figure out how to use the Switch. So it'll just be all right, here you go.
Yeah.
This one's for you. Daddy gets the new one.
Oh, so you're going to give him the OG one?
Yeah, he's not going to get the Switch 2.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, it's going to be like a core memory for him playing Donkey Kong on the Switch 2 while I watch.
No.
You said fuck that.
Yeah, it'll be a core memory for me, and then he can watch on the side. But
the game does look good.
It'll be an excuse for us to play stuff together. So.
Yeah. You're more Donkey Kong than I am. The game looks fun. I would play it if I had a Switch too, but I have no intention of buying a Switch 2.
I forget what the Donkey Kong game was for Nintendo 64.
Wasn't it called Donkey Kong 64?
I think you're right. I think it was. We never owned it, but I remember we'd always rent it at Blockbuster, and I would just play it as much as I could. Okay, and then the next piece, Ready or Not, the new. Is it new? I think it's a game that's been out for PC for a while,
PC
right?
For a long time. Came out last week for us. It was what I asked you to
PS5
get for my birthday, so we can play. What do you think?
I got it. Well, it took me forever to get set up, for fucking ever.
The tutorial, right?
The tutorial, and I feel I don't know if I was just, being stupid or what, but I swear I would press certain buttons that say, it's press X, and I would press X and it wouldn't go. So I was like, is this game just glitchy?
It's not easy. And when you're leaning, I think you have to be not leaning and then push X. Me and Isaiah, our other buddy, had the same problem yesterday.
Oh, okay.
But did you have fun when we played?
Yeah, so, okay, to give context for anyone that's listening to that, even like most people are probably not going to care, but so the video game is a shooter, but it's way different than like a Call of Duty. You're acting as if you're a SWAT member, like going into a spot like a raid, maybe it's like a house where you're like raiding to find like a drug bust or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're clearing rooms as you're going through the building, and you have to account for like not shooting civilians, but also being on your guard so that you don't get killed if it's someone that's like hiding a gun behind their back.
Yeah.
So it's like puts you in the shoes of like what police, SWAT members have to do in real life, which I think is it's an interesting take on a game. And I will say that being on the headset and being like, watch your left is pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it like just puts you in the action, and you get like an adrenaline rush too. Yeah. So that's from what I remember playing, and so far it's just been one day. I want to play with you guys some more.
It's scary.
Yeah.
You're scared going into these rooms.
Yeah. I think I did pretty good the first.
You did pretty good. I was surprised. I was like, this guy's gonna suck.
I know. I was like, gun.
You were into it. And you and our other buddy are much better than I am at it. I'm not patient, and I just kind of go around looking for everything, so I get shot quick. But it's fun. All the equipment you can use. I will say you're right. It's very realistic in terms of like some of the stuff you see. It's like, oh, this is in a video game. There's one level you didn't do with us, the child porn ring. That you have to go in and bust, or there's a school shooting you have to go in and try and figure out at a community college. Yeah. Something different.
I like that it gives like a real perspective on what that job is like. So people, I mean, I don't know, just so people can just try to. It's not easy.
No.
It's fucking stressful. And hard.
But I do love how into it we are with the comms.
Yeah. Watch your left.
I think yesterday when I was
clearing this room, clearing room on the left, clearing room.
I think I went down a couple times, and then I said to Isaiah, "I'm with you to the end of the line, brother." my wife's in the other room thinking to herself, "Fuck, why did I marry this dude?"
Yeah, that's so funny.
I'm like,
it was a fun game,
babe. I'm starting my career as a police officer, babe.
Yeah, so it's a fun game though to play with friends.
Yeah, we'll play more. And then I'm 20 plus hours into my dynasty on college football. 26 with the Michigan Wolverines, and I've been going crazy, brother. I'm locked in.
My goodness,
it's not a perfect game by any means. Lots of bugs, but I'm just recruiting. I'm just coaching. I fired my offensive coordinator because he was sucking ass. my coach's name is Hans Magoo. He's got a long mullet. He's got a porn mustache, and he's on his knee.
Do you customize these characters?
Yeah. You can create your coach. You can create a character or a player if you want. It's just I'm locked in. It's so fun.
All right. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah. I wish I could just be a fly on the wall, like just watching you play, like yelling and making all these noises.
I lost to Ohio State in my first season, and I went to bed just depressed.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
I never felt worse.
That's main rival, right? Main rival?
Yeah, Ohio State, Michigan. Yeah, it's the game. I lost to them. They smacked me around. And I just went to bed after that. So it's like, fuck this game.
All right. Let's move on to sports.
All right.
Can I start it off?
Yeah.
I only have the bullet point for Scotty winning the Open. I actually didn't watch not one. I tried, right? I tried to watch, like, I think it was the final day. And no, I think it was.
You watched a little bit of Saturday, I believe, right when it ended. You used my Peacock login, and then it just ended.
And then the stream ended. But what I had put down for this is that the Nike ad of him hugging his kid on the green, that was really cool. And I think it said the copy on it said, "You've already won."
Mm-hmm. But then there was another part to the ad where it said, "But another major doesn't hurt."
Yes.
Right. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
I wanted to ask you about that. You were, 31. Mm-hmm. So would you say Scotty is, right behind Tiger for you in terms of all-time golfers that we've seen? So Scotty has 4 majors. He's won the Masters twice. Tiger has 15.
That's crazy.
Right? When I saw that number, I was like, oh, he's got a long way to go to catch up. And then Jack Nicklaus has 18. So I think anybody who says that, like, oh, Scotty is on the level of Tiger wasn't around in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best golfer right now, right?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, how many of those majors did Tiger have at 30 or by, yeah.
Oh, like by the same age Scotty is? I
probably
couldn't
had
tell
more.
you. Yeah, Tiger was good immediately. Scotty, I think, struggled a little bit at the beginning, but he's still young. He's younger than us by a lot.
Yeah. I mean, if he keeps this up, I think he'll be one of the greatest golfers of all time, like as far as history.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Golf is weird, though. You have people like Rory that come out strong, come out hot, and then don't win for a long ass time, right? Mm-hmm. You want to go into another one? The president, Donald Trump, wants to bring back the Redskins, the NFL team, the Washington Redskins.
Mm-hmm. Which are now the Commanders.
They are now the Commanders. They were the football team for a year. And he is saying on his social media platform that the stadium deal will not get done unless they go back to being the Washington Redskins. So I don't know, like, I'm not a, Commanders or Redskins fan, but it seems like the fans and the players just want to continue on with the momentum that they had from last year as the Commanders. They have this awesome, sophomore quarterback now in Jaden Daniels. I don't really get, like, what the point is to go back to the Redskins when there's all this positive momentum going forward with the Commanders. What do you think?
I don't know enough about it. I could be wrong, but I actually don't want to say it out loud unless I know for sure. I'll just say it, but I could be wrong. I think that the tribe that the Redskins mascot was based on has been vocal in being okay with the Redskins being used. Mm-hmm. Seeing it like as like a symbol of pride, or let's say. So I mean, okay, obviously, like the reason why it got taken down is because it was seen as, what would you call it?
Culturally insensitive.
Culturally insensitive. Thank you. So I don't know. To your point, I think that from a rebranding perspective, and it's like, okay, like now people got to get used to calling the team the Commanders, and then you have like, entire logos and the jerseys and everything. Like, does that make sense? Probably not. It probably makes more sense to just continue with what you got. I think I'm kind of indifferent.
Yeah, it's a weird intersection of sports and politics, right?
What I'll say is I'm indifferent to it. I mean, if it's not causing any issues, then I don't see why not. Like, so long as like, if it's based on like this tribe, like if they're okay with it, but if not, then I don't see the point.
I think at this point, just you got to move forward with the Commanders. I think it's dumb. I'm going to be honest. I think it's stupid to go back.
That's fair.
And I don't really understand what he's going for.
That's fair.
But is what it is. Let's go into, we got training camp starting, Big Dog, for the NFL, and we got college football coming very, very quickly. I'm excited for Hard Knocks. Do you know what that is?
No.
Goddamn. Hard Knocks is the yearly training camp HBO series that they had choose a different team every year to follow in training camp. This year it's the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen.
You ready to go?
I'm ready to roll. So yeah, I'm excited to watch that. I was watching, obviously we talked about the quarterback show, last week. I'm just ready to roll. I've been following the Lions posts on social media, all their updates for daily practice.
I feel like I need you to just give me either content or social media platforms to follow. That way I can just be more in the know. Because, I mean, for me, I know we're going to do fantasy football again this year. It's going to be my third year in. And, like, I've gotten to know some names of the players, but I still, I don't know what the fuck anyone's talking about the majority of the time. So,
Damn. All right, I'll send you. You can be a Lions fan.
I'm not picking a team yet.
Okay.
I don't. Right. I need to
By the end of this year, you have to have a team that you go for.
Okay.
You got to have a team.
All right.
And it can't be the Chiefs.
All right.
Fuck the Chiefs.
Yeah. Okay.
Say it with me. Ready? Fuck the Chiefs.
You got to give me a countdown.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fuck the Chiefs. The ESPYs were the other day. I think it's funny that the Shane Gillis monologue was the most talked about thing at the whole award show. It was good. Liked it.
I did not watch the ESPYs at all, but I saw so much noise around it that I was like, okay, I need to see what this monologue was. And I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I thought the crowd reaction was a little dead for how I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was good. Really good.
It was funny. Yeah.
And I think whoever says that he made inappropriate jokes, I don't think he really getting
He's
the
a comedian,
point.
though.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I don't know. I saw some people who were mad at the WNBA or Caitlin Clark comment, and I was like, that was all right for a comedic stand-up, monologue.
I thought they were funny. Like I think. I mean, that's what a comedian's supposed to do. Like they're supposed to, uncover
lighten the mood.
Yeah,
laugh a little bit. Don't be afraid to be unserious. Lastly, the WWE. Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre are facing Jelly Roll and Randy Orton. So I think that's cool. I'm excited. There was this late night, going back to that spot where Logan Paul got choke slammed through a table by Jelly Roll.
I saw that. Yep.
Sick. So I'm excited for that match in a week or two. Badass.
Do you think these celebrity wrestlers that come on though? Do you think they're ever scared of getting injured?
Oh fuck yeah!
Because Jelly Roll's a big guy.
So he's lost
got
a lot
the
of weight.
Flexibility.
He lost a lot
I could
of
be
weight.
wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, so they rehearse, they go through and they practice and get ready, right? Logan Paul is money now. He's like a normal wrestler. Bad Bunny was amazing as a wrestler. Jelly Roll, who knows? I'm excited to see it. But as long as they prepare well, we'll see what happens.
For sure.
But he's a big ass dude. You're right.
Yeah, he is. He's a big
ass
guy.
dude. So, all right, you got any hot takes for us?
I got no hot takes this week.
Nothing. Nothing even on the back burner.
I don't think so. No, I don't have any hot takes for this week.
All right. This is just more
boring.
I want to rip off you for a second. So
Okay.
I wrote down, it's just my feelings as I'm melting away during my summer months right now. I put it's okay to say no to certain offers or expectations. Not expectations. It's okay to say no to certain offers, responsibilities, or opportunities that are presented to you when you either don't want to do it or you feel like you're being strung out and you can't put 100% into those ordeals.
I like that.
I think for me, when I was at work, my first few years, I was just saying yes to everything because I didn't want to say no. I didn't know how to say no, and I was getting burnt out very quickly, whether it was coaching basketball or being a club advisor or whatever else they were asking me to do, being a rep for the union. I was just saying yes to everything, and I was not doing a good job at anything. So, and even times like right now in summer when I'm on break and I'm sitting around playing college football all day, I get this feeling of guilt where I should be doing something else, where I should be, not enjoying my time off. But I think it's important for people to know, it's okay to take a break.
And also just not do. It's okay to, if you want to just spend the whole day playing video games for one day or whatever, that's okay.
Yeah, you're not a piece of shit. You're not lazy.
You can be if you do it for too long.
You can be, but
moderation.
There's a moderation. There's a balance to it where I think even most people, if they say yes to everything, they get burnt out very quickly.
Yeah, I've had that same issue when I was younger.
Yeah. This made me think of you because you're always on the go. I don't think that you can really sit still a lot of the time and be okay with just playing video games all day. You're a go-getter where
every now and then though I'll be in the mood where that'll come back and I'll feel okay doing that for a while. But yeah, you're not wrong. We need to get better at saying no to things so that we can be on top of our game.
Yeah, no, I agree. So that was my little take of the week.
I like that.
What hurts this week for you, big dog?
I spilled water in my trunk and it smells disgusting.
What's it smell like?
I don't know. Is it mildew? Like a mildew smell? Yeah. Just nasty and
Nasty ass.
just stinky.
Bacteria.
I'm just like, fuck. So I just had to leave the windows cracked open. Hopefully the smell goes away. I was looking up how to get rid of it. Said to do pour baking soda over it to soak up the moisture and maybe even try sprinkling the coffee beans to mask the smell. So I haven't done any of that yet though, but we'll see how the car smells tomorrow. Hopefully it's gone down, but that was an L. Okay, at the start of the week.
Nothing hurts for me right now. I'm good. What feels good for you?
I'm excited to see Cairo tomorrow.
You haven't seen him in a couple days?
No, he's been with his mom the past couple of days, so I'm really, I've just been like watching all these videos from when he was like a 1-year-old, 2-year-old. He just turned 4. And I'm just like, damn, like, it's just going by so fast. So it made me like appreciate the fact that he's still little enough to like, you know,
carry in.
Because there's just like this, like, there's something about when they're so little and like, you know, I don't want to use the word naive, but just innocent. It's just like pure, and you can mold them and have so much fun. Like, yeah, like there's so many videos that I've spent like yesterday and today and even before in the past week just looking at, and I'm just like, damn, I want to be more present with him. Mm-hmm. So that's what feels good.
Nice.
Excited for the weekend to figure out plans with him.
Nice. I got a massage, a 90-minute massage on Friday at the chiropractor. I hate chiropractors.
Did they crack you up?
No. Actually, yeah. So it wasn't intentional.
Was it no or yes?
Well, she did a great job.
Cracking job. You or massaging?
Both.
You?
It was a deep. She asked me when I went in, hey, like, what's the pressure you want? Yes.
Or what was it?
What? She asked me when I went in, what pressure do you want? And I said, I want it deep. I want a deep tissue massage.
Deep pressure.
Just give me everything you got. And she said, all right. And she was good. It was great. Great massage, 90 minutes. I will say, I wasn't expecting like the digging into the glutes as much as she was doing. But seriously, it kind of unlocked the hips. It unlocked the just everything down there.
Okay.
that sounds wrong, but it was a great massage.
When's the last time you got a massage?
Oh, dude, years ago. Maybe in Mexico for a vacation. I don't really usually do them because I'm afraid, you know, of the, like, oh my God, I got to get naked for the massage, whatever. But yeah, hips and calves felt amazing afterward. Led to some great climbing and basketball this past weekend. So yeah. I
haven't had a massage since 2017.
They're good, right?
Dude, yeah, I mean, I've only had one. That was the one.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I fell asleep.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my God,
I need to go more.
Yeah,
because remember I was telling you last week that my calves and my Achilles were hurting. Not anymore.
Yeah,
I'm good.
That's great.
So yeah.
I probably could use that too for my back, sitting all day. Anyway.
Yeah. And then what feels good, also real quick, shout out to Dylan Gunzel, because he's always messaging me good ideas for the pod and some feedback. So I appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks, Dylan. Thanks, everybody else.
Shout out to Dylan.
Yeah. All right, big dog. You ready for the last?
All right, let's do our 5v5 draft. Theme for this week's episode is top 5 summer memories from being little.
Okay. From childhood. Just top 5 summer memories. You want to shoot it? You ready?
And this is just because I mean, you didn't give like an age range or anything.
No,
so this is just like
top 5
kid, right? Like kid,
childhood,
like 5 through like before teen.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say even you can go before 5 too. You can go 0 to 12, 0 to 13.
I mean, I just kept it like wholesome child.
Yeah. All right.
You know.
Ready?
Ready? Here we go.
3, 2, 1, shoot.
God damn.
Why did I say 3, 2, 1? Gotcha.
I don't know. You still won though. Whatever. So.
All right. My first one. Top 5 memory from childhood for me. Summer memory, thank you. Top 5 summertime memory from childhood. The first one I'm going to do is the small inflatable pools that you could fill up. That you fill up with water from the hose, and you know they're going to break and get a hole in them within a couple hours. And the hose water is cold as shit, but it's hot as fuck outside, so you don't care.
That's a good one.
And you just get in, and you're like, oh, this is just money. The pool kills the grass, but your parents don't care. You're like, oh, it's going to keep you busy for a couple hours. And then once the pool breaks and the water, leaks out, it's like, all right, that was our day.
Okay.
That's my number one.
I have like a distinct memory of going by Walmart, the plant nursery area, and they would have like the pools out in front.
Yeah.
And we would just pick those up. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. I got water gun / water balloon fights.
Oh, I didn't put any super soakers down. Damn. Oh, I need to write these down too.
Which I shouldn't even have done that because it's like in the same category.
No. Most of mine have to do with water in some way. So I have the inflatable pools. All right, my next one's going to be the slip and slide.
Oh, I never did slip and slide.
No,
I never did a slip
The
and
most
slide.
dangerous activity you could do ever as a child, I would say, is just full speed.
Always wanted to do. What was the brand that would like make it? That had like the little sprinklers.
Oh, the sprinkler that would come and rotate as you. Well, that was a slip and slide, right?
But wasn't there like a brand? Or
Slip and slide.
That's the whole thing was called slip and slide.
Slip and slide was the brand. You had the knockoff ones, but slip and slide were the ones that would last more than one day.
Okay.
And you're right. You would plug it into the hose, so then the water would shoot up over you and land on the slip and slide as you go.
Yep.
God, I can feel it right now. Just me, just tossing and turning through that slide.
Okay.
Full speed.
Okay. So
Nosedive.
I have getting ice cream from the ice cream man.
Oh, damn! I didn't put that one down. What was your order?
I used to always just like getting the characters, like
The Sonic with the eyes all messed up.
Yep. They never looked like the picture. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Damn. What I used to get what was the sour thing that you could get with the little wooden stick? Like God, it was terrible. And the wooden stick tasted like ass, but you would just like eat it and it would make your lips all pucker.
Or I would get the Flintstones like push pop.
Oh yeah, classic.
Fire.
That would get all over your hands. Mm-hmm. Classic. All right, next one for me. I'm gonna do just sleepovers on a random weekday with your boys. I had a couple friends, I still do, still good friends, that our parents were close or they lived very close, and it could be a random Tuesday or Monday or whatever, and they'd be coming over for the night. And pizza, a lot of soda, and if wrestling was on, you knew it was going down. So random sleepovers on a weekday.
Good memory.
Yeah.
I never had that. But kind of on the same, and this was more like this is more of a memory with my brother growing up. But it was just blockbuster movie nights in the summer.
I had that too. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, like late afternoon, 5 p.m. blockbuster runs. Mm-hmm. Where you go, did you get like gum from the gumball machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was ass.
It was terrible.
But whatever.
You chew, you get the flavor for like the first 5 seconds and then it go away. Yeah.
Would you rent videos or would you rent games?
Both.
Both, okay.
If it was a good visit, it would be both. It'd be like 2 Nintendo 64 games and then like, one movie for a family movie and then one like action movie.
Do you remember the smell when you walked in a Blockbuster?
Mm-hmm. It was like plastic and candy.
Yeah.
Like stale candy.
Oh, man. Amazing.
Yeah. It's like straight nostalgia. Right?
Yeah, it just hit me right in the heart. Mm-hmm. Did I ever tell you the story of one time when I threw up in the Blockbuster by us?
No.
My family and I went to breakfast for I think it was a Mexican brunch place. And then Dad was like, you want to go to Blockbuster afterward? And I was like, fuck yeah. I didn't say fuck yeah. I said hell yeah. No, just kidding. Sorry, Dad. And just the enchiladas or whatever I ate in the morning, were bubbling up. So I'm in the PS2 or PS3 aisle, whatever it was at the time, choosing the game. And I turned to my dad. I said, hey, I think I'm going to throw up.
And what did he say?
And he's like, all right, we got to go. And as we're walking out, right in the main, entrance to that Blockbuster, right outside, actually. It wasn't in the store. It was right outside.
Oh, okay. At least you didn't get it in the store.
I let it go, and everything from the breakfast came out right in front of the entrance. And I just remember feeling bad, but at least, like you said, I made it out. Mm-hmm. And I remember they cleaned it up, obviously, but then the next day we went back.
It was still there.
And you could see the outline of the throw up. I was like, God damn, that's me right there.
Did you guys even rent the movie?
No, we didn't rent anything the day I threw up because we went home. So my dad felt bad, and he said, all right, we got to go back. And then
the guys were like, the pukey kid's back.
Yeah. Heads up. He's coming in. Get the mop ready.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. I'll never forget that. Hilarious.
That's a good one. That's a good story.
Okay, so you took Blockbuster runs. Okay,
yeah.
That's a great pick. I'm gonna choose. So for context, me and Jason, my brother, were off on school. My dad also was a teacher, so he was off. So we would do easy or fun ways to get out of the house and not run the AC, the air conditioner. Okay. I remember my dad being very specific on, no, we're not running the AC today. It costs too much money. We're going to go do something fun. Mm-hmm. So what I wrote down for that is either going to the movies, to get out of the house and stay cool, or going to Chuck E. Cheese. So just fun ways to beat the heat and not run the AC. And those were my favorite ways to do it.
The movies was a good one.
Yeah.
Movie theaters.
Movies / Chuck E. Cheese to beat the heat.
No throwing up at Chuck E. Cheese?
No, I don't think I ever threw up at Chuck E. Cheese. Other kids threw up in those goddamn tunnels.
Ew.
You remember the tunnels?
Yeah, I remember, but I don't remember having to crawl through some throw up.
They were always so sticky.
Ew.
All right, you got one more? No, you got two more.
I got
You got two more.
Okay. For me, I just got playing basketball all day with friends at the park.
But even in the summertime when it was hot?
Yeah.
You were a
It
hooper.
was like indoor.
Oh.
We would play outdoors too.
Yeah.
Even when it was hot.
Okay. All right. Playing ball. Good. I'll take it.
To your point, though, we would usually start once the...
Sun went down.
Yeah.
Okay, last one for me. So you have basketball. I'm going to say playing wiffle ball or just playing catch in the front yard. I was more into baseball, I think, when I was little.
time?
I was more into baseball than basketball for a long time growing up. So we used to have a wiffle ball bat, and we would just launch home runs over the neighbor's yard. And I remember thinking
Have
that
to go get the ball.
Yeah. And I remember just being, what a little asshole I was. Like, I would try and hit their windows on purpose with the wiffle balls and that because I knew it wouldn't break them. But I just remember having a good relationship with the neighbors so that they would let me, whenever I hit them over, go get the ball out of their side yard or backyard. So, yeah, playing wiffle ball.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
For me, it's riding bikes / scooters.
Okay.
Outside. Because the Razor scooters were like the hot thing with neighbors, kids around the neighborhood.
Yeah. God, I can still feel the scooter hitting my ankle.
That's the worst feeling
right now.
Ever. It's like 20 times worse than stepping on a Lego.
Yeah. Doing what was it called? A tail whip with a scooter?
Tail whip. Oh, yes.
All right, big dog.
Can't walk for like 10 minutes just laying there.
Yep. What you got? Run it back.
Okay, so my picks are, and this is top 5 summer memories from when you were little. For me, I got playing basketball all day with friends at the park, riding bikes outside with the neighborhood kids / scooters, water gun and water balloon fights, movie marathons at home, aka blockbuster runs, and buying ice cream from the ice cream man.
Okay, nice. And then for mine, I have number 1 was hanging out in the inflatable pool or the plastic pool, during the day. Number 2 was the slip and slide out in the front yard or backyard. 3 was sleepovers on a weekday when you had no school the next day. 4 was going to the movies or to Chuck E. Cheese to beat the heat and not run the AC. And then last one was playing wiffle ball with Dad, with Jason, with Mom, with the friends from down the street.
And trying to break your neighbor's windows.
And trying to break the neighbor's windows. Never succeeding, though. So. All right, playa. That was episode 18. Diez y Ocho.
Yep. Let's have a good week, and we'll be back next week
All right,
with
big
more.
dogs. See you soon.
Bye.